Good morning, children. How are you all? Welcome back to the online class of social studies. So, hope all are safe at home. Today we are going to start the new chapter from term 2. The chapter name is Water Wealth and Agriculture. So, there is a picture showing a girl is planting. So, the chapter starts with the earth, our planet. Do you know why the earth is known as blue planet? It is just because of the abundant water supply on the earth. It is a abundant water content on the earth's surface. This is the reason why the earth is known as blue planet. So from this, we can say that water is important for all the forms of life. Water is important for all the forms of life. And do you know that about 70% about 70% of the earth, about 70% of the earth is covered with water, but the fresh water, the source of fresh water is very less on the earth's surface. And we need fresh water for everything. We need fresh water for everything, for cooking, for bathing, for agriculture, for drinking, for everything. We need fresh water, and the amount of fresh water is very, very, very less. Okay, so do you know that rainwater, we all love rain, no? Rainwater is the purest form of water. It is the purest form of fresh water. Rainwater is the purest form of fresh water. And what are the different sources of water? You have already learned in your small classes that the different sources of water are rivers, ponds, lake, ocean, sea, etc. And we know that the ocean water and the sea water are salty. They have that water having salt content. So, the rainwater is the purest form of fresh water, and the rivers can be classified into two. They are rain-fed and snow-fed. Rivers can be classified into two, rain-fed and snow-fed. From the name itself, we can say that rain-fed means the rivers that are fed by rain. That rivers are fed by rain. They are seasonal because these rivers depend upon rainfall. These rivers are depend upon rainfall. But here, snow-fed means they were the rivers started from the mountains. These are the rivers started from the mountains, and they were started just because of the melting of snow. Started just because of the melting of snow. It is a continuous process. It is a continuous process. Since they are called snow-fed rivers. So once again, I have told you that rain is the purest form of fresh water, and the two important sources of fresh water are, one is rivers, the second one is lakes. Okay, the second one is lakes. So the two different sources of fresh water are rivers and lakes, and rivers can be classified into two, rain-fed and snow-fed. The rivers are started because of the rainfall, or it may be because of the rainfall and all. It is seasonal in nature. That means the snow-fed rivers are having water throughout the year. Snow-fed rivers are having water throughout the year, but here the rain-fed rivers does not have water throughout the year. That rivers does not have water content. Okay, so That is about the rain. Next, non-perennial rivers. Non-perennial rivers. That means these are the rivers. They have water. Water throughout the year. They does not have water throughout the year. Can you see the channels of water here? You can see the channels, no? These channels are very, very small because these rivers are seasonal in nature. These rivers are seasonal in nature. During rainy season, it may be flow like this. It may be flow, or the channels may extended up to here. And during the dry season, the channels become very, very, very small. So what are perennial rivers? This is very important. Perennial rivers, the rivers that are fed by the rain and do not have water throughout the year, are known as non-perennial rivers. Non-perennial rivers means which does not have water throughout the year. Clear? Next, farming. We all are familiar with farming, I know. And almost all the children are very much interested of planting trees and all. And we enjoyed the planting trees in our environment day and all. And do you know what is the major thing which is needed for cultivation, or what is farming? Raising of crops, or the cultivation of crops is farming. And then what is the major thing which needs for farming? Exactly, water. Without water, farming is very, very, very difficult. And do you know that in India there are so many places which will not get much rainfall, and there are some areas having only perennial, non-perennial rivers. And in that places, the cultivators or the farmers have to cultivate, no? The farmers have to cultivate. How they cultivate without water? In that places, we have to do some methods, no? We have to do some methods for watering these plants. So, now we are moving on to irrigation. What is irrigation? I can tell you simply watering of plants. Simply, irrigation means watering of plants. The process of supplying water to an area. It is a process of supplying. See, it is a process of supplying water to an area of land through pipes or channels. Through pipes, here you can see through pipes or channels, we can provide water to the agricultural area or the farm. So irrigation is an artificial way of giving water. Okay, in the areas having less rainfall, non-perennial rivers and dry regions. In India, we know that some regions are drier regions, some regions having less rainfall only. Okay, in the entire Tamil Nadu state, the neighboring state of us, having little amount of rainfall only. Most of the time, the entire state is in a dry condition. So, irrigation is, Tamil Nadu is famous for its agriculture. So, they have to provide maximum support for the government have to provide maximum support for the farmers. So, irrigation is, it is a process of supplying water. It is a process of supplying water. And I know that all of you are doing some kind of watering plants in your home. And almost all the students are happy to water the plants. Is it so? Yes. So the process of supplying water to an area of land through pipes, channels, so that crops can grow. So that the crops can grow. So that is irrigation. Then now we are going to study about the sources of the different sources of irrigation. And I have told you that in India, each and every area is different. Each and every area is different, and the rainfall, the availability of rainfall is different. So, for supporting the farmers, we have to give some methods. We have to adopt some methods. The different methods are wells, tanks, canals, and dams. Before starting this part, children, you have to keep in mind that you need not to study wells, tanks, canals in detail. In your textbook, there are more than 3 to 4 points are there. You need not to study that points. You just learn the sources of irrigation. Which are the sources of irrigation? Wells, tanks, canals, and dams. And about dams, you have to study little more. So once again, I am repeating, you have to study only the names. You have to study only the names of different sources of irrigation like wells, tanks, canals, and dams. Okay, and about dams, you have to study little more. And I will teach you what you have to study and all. Okay, so these are the sources of irrigation. Well, we all are familiar, no? Wells and all. So this is a well. And next, tank. And do you know that tank irrigation is a common type of irrigation practiced in Tamil Nadu. They were collecting during rain and all. The Tamil Nadu people are collecting, or not the Tamil Nadu people, the entire people, they were using tank irrigation. They were collecting all this water during the rainy season and they provide water to the plants. So tank irrigation, you can see tank irrigation. These are the artificial tanks used to collect water. Next, canal irrigation. And if you have any chance to visit canal area and all, it's very, very beautiful and it's a different feeling. While we are going to the northern states, we can see the canal irrigation. Beautiful canal irrigations are there. And they were providing this irrigation in such a way that each and every field is getting maximum amount of water. Next is dams. I think 100% of you have gone to the dams, different dams, and the dams which are near to us are the Arvikira Dam is there, Neya Dam is there. So dams are very much familiar to us, no? So the different sources of irrigation are wells, tanks, canals, and dams. Okay, you just learn the names only. Okay. Next is about dams. So dams, we all are familiar with the term dam. What is a dam? Dams are strong, high walls built across a river. See, these are the strong, high walls. See, these are the strong, high walls built across a river. Okay, built across a river. That means if you think that the river is flowing like this, just think that the river is flowing like this, and we construct dam here. We just stop that flow of river. We just stop the flow of the river by constructing dams. So dams are the strong, high walls built across a river. Here you can see the strong, high walls, no? And a reservoir is built behind a dam where the flood water gets collected during the rainy months. This part is known as a reservoir. Why it is known as a reservoir? Do you know? Because reservoir means artificial lake. Reservoir means artificial lake to collect water. Simply I can tell you, a reservoir is an artificial lake to collect water. And the dams are constructed here, so the water is collected here during the rainy season and all. And this water is taken through canals and used for irrigation. Okay, this water is taken through canals and all. You can see the water, and this water is taken through canals for irrigation. What is irrigation? Supplying of water. Do you remember what is irrigation? Yes, very good. So dams, once again repeating the points. Dams, what are dams? Dams are the strong, high walls built across a river. High walls built across a river, and a reservoir is built behind a dam. This is a reservoir. Reservoir means artificial lake. It is an artificial lake. So, and from this lake, we collected the water through canals and provide that water for irrigation. Clear, children? Okay. Next, uses of dams. Previous slide itself, we learned that water can be used for irrigation. That means watering of plants or the crops. They provide water for irrigation. We know how the dams are used for irrigation. Next, they control flooding of rivers during heavy rains. And I am sure that you all know that what is flood. What is flood? The overflow of river. There's a overflow of river during rainy season. Last year we had a bad flood, no? So many people suffered from that flood. Even today they were suffering a lot. Is it so? Yes. So they control flooding of rivers. The dams can control flooding during heavy rains. Next, canals built across the dam can be used for transportation. What is transportation? Transportation is nothing but it is a movement. It is a movement of people and goods. Movement of people and goods through a medium. It may be a bus, a car, a train, an aeroplane, etc. Okay. So just like that, here the canals built across the dam can be used for transportation. Water transportation can be done through the canals and all. Okay, that is transportation. Once again, I am repeating, canals built across the dams can be used for transportation. Transportation is the movement of people and things from one place to another with a medium like a boat may be there, a bus, train, car, aeroplanes, etc. So these are the different modes of transportation, and both the transportation used in canals are boats. Okay. So next is they are used for rearing fish. Most of you having the aquariums, small aquariums in your house, no? Just like that, the dams also used for rearing fish, and the fish in the dams are very, very tasty. Do you ever taste that? You have to taste that, okay? It's very tasty. Next, electricity is produced by dams. And do you know what is the name of electricity? The name of electricity that is produced by the dam? It is hydroelectricity. 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 That means the electricity generated from water. Electricity generated from water, falling water. And if you get a chance to visit a hydroelectric power plant in Idukki, that is a place named Moolamattam in Idukki district, you have to go and visit the power generated through this falling water. It's a quite different experience after this corona and all. You have to go there and you have to see the hydroelectric plant very near to us. It may be taken maximum 7 hours to go to that place. Okay. And you have to go there and see how the electricity is produced from water. Okay. Next, dam serves as centers of tourist attractions, and I am very much interested to go to these dams and all. Is it so? In Naya Dam and all, we can have this transportation through boats. Transportation is there, and we can go to that safari park in Naya Dam. Okay, so, and the different dams very near to our Pepara Dam is there. You have to go there in Pepara Dam. That much beauty is there. It is in the middle of a forest, and by walk you have to walk for a distance of maximum 2 kilometers. There, when you reach there, you can see wonderful nature there. I can assure you. Okay. So, dams serves as centers of tourist attractions. Okay. So, the next, multi-purpose projects. From the name itself, it says that multi-purpose. What do you mean by multi-purpose? Dams that can be used for more than one use. Dams that can be used for more than one use are known as multi-purpose dams. In the previous slide, we learned that dams are used for rearing fish, generating electricity, it is used for irrigation, everything. So that means dams serves as a multi-purpose. It is served as multi-purpose because it is used for more than one use. It may be used for rearing fish, transportation, irrigation, etc. So, multi-purpose projects. They are the projects can be used, the dams that can be used for, and you have to keep in mind that not all the dams are multi-purpose. Not all the dams are multi-purpose. There are only few out of hundreds. There are only few are known as multi-purpose dams. Okay, so multi-purpose dams are these are the dams that can be used for more than one purpose. Okay, that are known as multi-purpose projects. And in your textbook, 5 dams are given multi-purpose projects. The dam name, river and the state. The first one is Krishna Raja Sagara Dam. It is in the river Kaveri and it is in the state of Karnataka. Okay, and you have to remember that the rivers are flowing through not in one district, maybe it may flow through 2 districts or 3 districts. Okay, so here in Krishna Raja Sagara Dam, it is in river Kaveri and it is in the state of Karnataka. Next example, Metu Dam. It is in again, Metu Dam is in Kaveri river and it is in Tamil Nadu. And next is Hirakud river Dam. It is in Mahanadi river. It is in Odisha. Bakranangal Dam in Satluj river. It is in Punjab. And Nagarjuna Sagar Dam. It is in Krishna, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, the states in which the Nagarjuna Sagar Dam is in both, little part is in Andhra Pradesh and little part is in Telangana because of the partition and all. It is like that. Okay. So these are the important dams you have to study. Okay. So once again I'm repeating the names of the multi-purpose projects here. Krishna Rajasagara Dam, Metu Dam in Tamil Nadu, Hirakud Dam in Odisha, Bakranangal Dam in Punjab, Nagarjuna Sagar Dam in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. So there is a map in your textbook, page number 158. In that, the dams are marked, important dams are marked, and here you can see Metu Dam. It is in Tamil Nadu, Metu Dam. It is in Tamil Nadu. Here, Nagarjuna Sagar Dam is here. Okay, and the Hirakud Dam is there. All these are multi-purpose projects. Okay, Bakranangal Dam is here. Okay, these are the important dams in your textbook. And so today we start with water, the importance of water, uses of water. Then we learned about the rivers, 2 types of rivers we learned, rain-fed and snow-fed. Then we studied about irrigation. The different types of irrigation are wells, canals, tanks and dams. Then we studied about dams. And next we studied about the uses of dams. Do you remember the different uses of dams? They provide water for irrigation. They control flooding of rivers during rainy season. Canals built across the dam can be used for transportation. Rearing fish can be done, and electricity is produced by dams, and dams serve as centers of tourist attraction. Then we learned about multi-purpose projects. Dams which are used for more than one use are known as multi-purpose projects. And these are the 5 important dams for you. Krishna Rajasagara Dam, multi-purpose project, Mettur, Hirakud, Bakranangal and Nagarjuna Sagar. And there's a map work for you. and I took 2 exercise for you. You have to tell the answer, okay? I'll read. Dash are called multi-purpose project. Dash are called multi-purpose project. Is it a canal? No. What is the answer? Yes, dams. Dams are called multi-purpose projects. Next, the Bakra Nangal Dam has been built across the river. It is built across the river. Is it in Ganga? No. Kaveri? No. Then what is the answer? Yes, it is in Satluj. It is in Satluj River. It is in Satluj River in Punjab. Next, there is an activity for you. A simple activity. You have to take the map from page number 158. Okay. And you have to mark. Just tick. No need to draw. No need to draw. Just tick these multi-purpose projects. Which are the multi-purpose projects? Mettur, Hirakud, Bakranangal and Nagarjuna Sagar. Once again I am repeating. Take page number 158. In that page there is a map, and the map having so many dams and rivers. You have to just mark 4 multi-purpose projects. They are Mettur, Hirakud, Bakranangal and Nagarjuna Sagar. Just tick, okay? Is it clear, children? So hope all understood what we studied today, and if you have any doubt, you can free to call me, and my number is there in your notes, okay? Or you can call me. My number is 8281553598. Okay, you can call me. So have a nice day.